Thanks for showing up for this recording again. I've been talking to you guys about making money online, and probably maybe one of the most misunderstood concept of making money is when you talk to somebody who doesn't understand or who doesn't really know exactly how this whole process works. So what I thought I would do is quickly just walk you through the steps, because there's a lot of confusions in terms of how making money online actually works. So let's say your target is you want to make at least £100 every day, and if you do the maths, in 30 days time it means you would have made at least minimum £3,000. Sounds easier than than done, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's complicated or it's difficult for you to actually be able to put that in motion and achieve the results. The only thing I think that a lot of people sort of like find it very hard is the fact that they just don't understand the process. So what I want to do in this video is just quickly, sort of like just walk you guys quickly through the process so that you can actually see the way how this whole thing works. So the number one thing that you need to understand is the fact that everyone who is making money online, they are making money online. Either they're selling products, they're selling services, or they're selling ads. And in this case, these ads would be the ones that are actually helping these two to actually make sales. All right, so it could be somebody who has a website. You haven't got a product to sell, but what you do is, instead of actually putting a product on your website, what you do is you put ads of other people's products who are actually trying to sell their products. There's a bee flying around here. I don't know if it wants to sting me, but yeah. Okay, so in that case, you only have to choose, I think, just one method in this particular case to actually start making money. All right, it could be either you are selling a service, or you're selling a product, or maybe you're selling ads. So let's take services for example. So there is this website here. This website is called People Per Hour. You may not be familiar with this website, but if you look here, this guy, he is a ghostwriter. All right, he does feature films and the genre. Usually people who wants to do feature movies and stuff like that, they get to hire him. And as you can see here, he's got a 99% feedback, which means the sales that he's made, about 36 of them, people were more than happy to say they were pleased with the kind of work that he does. And this guy actually charges about £950. Now, if you do the maths, the past 6 months, this guy, if he's doing this kind of monthly sales at this rate, you will understand why I think he's making a killing. And if we go on the lower part of the site, you notice that this guy is 100%, but he's charging £150 for a script writing only. He's not actually doing the movie, but he's actually just doing a script writing. If I scroll down, you notice that this guy, this girl, she is a she can write a commission celebrity interview with at least about 1,500 words, and for that she's charging almost £350, and she's done 231 of them. All right, and that's not all. If you look at this guy, he's got a number of gigs that are going on. He can feature you. He can write a post and feature it on this website. He can also write and feature you on Yale website. So what this guy actually does is he has taken his time, subscribed to a number of very, very influential websites. He doesn't own the website. He's a contributor on those websites. So what he does is when he writes an article, that article features on that particular website. And when that article features on that particular website, he is selling the link that is in that particular article, which means when you commission him to do the job for you, what he's going to do is he's going to write the article and get it featured in a publication of your choice. It could be Columbia, or maybe Yale, or it could be Express, it could be Indiana Digital. There are so many sites that this guy, if you look at it, you'll notice that he is subscribed to, and you can see he's got about 1,059 jobs that he has completed, and he has a 99% feedback. People were pleased. That's almost 100% pleased. Now, if you do the maths, you will notice that even if these were sales for his entire year, this guy is making a killing. All And this is not only on this particular website. If you go on another website, which is some of you may not know, this is Fiverr.com. This guy says he can do an eye-catching whiteboard animation, digital video. He charges 27 pounds for a pop, and that's like the basic. And if you look at this guy, he does pretty much the same what this guy is charging 27 pounds for. This guy charges, he charges 277, and he's got about 1,000 plus customers that he saved. And if you go further down, you will notice that this guy, this month he's just done 1 gig only. Mind you, it's only 20 seconds to death. He's done 1 gig. That's like about 2,000 pounds he's made. And if you look at this guy, he's charging 214 pounds. So if you go through these sites, you will notice that really, making 100 pounds a day, or maybe on average at least 2,000 pounds, it's not really that difficult. It's something that I think if you put your back into it, you can pretty much do it. And what these guys are doing is not that difficult. Apologies, guys. I think hay fever is catching up with me. Let me just demonstrate to you guys. Let me launch my application here and just show you how easy this is. Bloody hell. Okay. All right. I just want to give you an example, right? Because I think sometimes we make certain things a little bit more complicated than they are supposed to be. So I think just showing you the way how this game works, I think it kind of like helps you understand the way how this whole thing actually works. So this is my script. So I'll just cover a little bit of this and get back in here. Okay, so if I okay, so
there is very little difference in people.
okay, so if I
There is very little difference in people.
can you see that? Alright, if I just preview
There
the
is very
slide,
little difference in people.
and you can see with that I can also change to whichever color I want. So if I want red or if I want purple, I can change that, and if I preview it,
There is very little difference in people.
you can see that's the animation that we're talking about. So that's my first slide right there. Alright, and I can flip it, I can do whatever I want to do, and if I
There is very little difference in people.
you can see. So these guys are getting paid tens of thousands doing this. When you piece together a video like that, and that's it. Yeah, let me just show you. It's really simple. You know, it's not really that difficult. And if you can see here, if I paste. Okay.
Here is how I make a 100 pounds a day.
Alright, as you can see, okay, so Okay.
And if you want to join in, follow the link below this video to join.
So if I preview this,
There is very little difference in people. Here is how I make a 100 pounds a day. And if you want to join in, follow the link below this video to join.
guys, there it is. Alright? That's all. That's all what these guys are doing. You know, to make these videos that they're charging £1,000 for. That's what they're doing. It doesn't matter whether, you know, it doesn't matter whether you are in Cape Town, you are in Malawi, you are in Nigeria, or you are which part of the world God knows you come from. That's what they are doing. Alright? That's all they are doing. There's nothing special. Not really. Not really. There's nothing special.
Hey, you know what? Your company is a lot of other companies out there. But let's face it, yours is better. You know it, and your staff knows it. But guess what? Your potential customers don't have a clue. And that's a problem. A big problem. Our affordable explainer videos brand your message into the minds of your prospects instantly. And you can't get results any faster than that. Stop struggling to get sales and new customers with run-of-the-mill marketing. Instead, let our explainer videos do the work for you. Click below to get started with explainer videos now.
You see? That's how money is made online, guys. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And don't tell me that those guys who are claiming to say they're making money online, it's not happening. This guy is charging $10.59 and he doesn't even own the website. You know, the website belongs to somebody else. He is only a contributor on the website and he's selling the services. So when I speak to people and I tell them, guys, you can make money online and actually make a living, they don't get it. They don't. So if you guys want to give a try and sort of like go through this, you know, this route, you know, hit me and I'll give you the pointers. All right? Yes, guys.